Hi, so you're thinking about buying a home in Lake Rose, Florida, and you like to get an overview of what's going on here, what's happening? You may need to go to the airport a lot, or you work downtown West Palm Beach and want to know what the commute is like, or how far it is to the beach, or what else is there to do in Lake Rose. Well, all good questions you should ask before you decide to buy a home in Lake Rose. Or even if you are selling your home, you know you can always reach out to us as well. But really, this is for an overview of Lake Worth. So we walk you through everything you need to know about Lake Worth, which is located just south of West Palm Beach, only about 15 minutes. We're going to take you around on Google Maps, and that way you can get a good idea of what is where and if it would make sense for you, if this is something you're considering. And we're just going to get into it right now. So if you're new to the channel and you want to know everything there is about living in the Palm Beaches, Florida, and towns like Lake Worth, then subscribe below and tap the bell for notifications so you can be the first to learn about the current market here in the Palm Beaches. My name is Klaus, and the team and I, we get calls, texts, emails every single day from people just like you looking to make their move to the Palm Beaches, and we love it. So whether you're thinking about moving in 9 days or in 90 days, give us a call, shoot us a text, or send us an email, or even schedule a Zoom call, all in the description below. Happy to help you make that smooth move to the Palm Beaches. So as I mentioned, we're going to be covering Lake Rose, Florida today on the Google map, a quick walkthrough, and again, after this video, if you haven't already tapped on the bell to get notified about the full vlog tour that will be coming up. But then also let's just jump in the map and let's get started. All right, so here we are in the map, of course, and you can clearly see West Palm Beach, which is up here. And right there you see Lake Rose. So Lake Rose is about 50 minutes south of West Palm Beach. And it's a little bit confusing for people because Lake Rose, actually there's Lake Rose Beach, which is right here. And the name Lake Rose Beach was created in 2019, pertains to the city of Lake Rose Beach, which is just about this area here. But Lake Rose itself ranges from the intercoastal or the Atlantic, we can say, all the way over to the border of Wellington, which is around here. And that is a pretty good 40-minute drive on a good day. And Lake Rose Beach itself has only about a population of 48,000, while pretty much the same amount of people live here in the unincorporated area of Lake Rose. Lake Rose was founded in 1920, and the name comes from this little piece of water here, which is this one here. It's called the Lake Rose Lagoon. That gave Lake Rose actually its name, but then it grew like crazy over the last 100 years, and now they divided the city and from the rest of Lake Rose. Well, anyway, with that said, you can see from Lake Rose here over to West Palm Beach. Let me get a little bit of annotation here, and I can draw maybe a few lines. So going from here, we can take up 95 to West Palm Beach. That's only about a 15-minute drive, maybe 20, depending on where you're going. Or you can actually come here and you take a scenic route, which is US 1, going up through downtown Lake Worth and then up to West Palm Beach. There's a pretty nice area up here. It's called South of Southern. It's in West Palm Beach. The Antique Row is up here. So that's very nice. Also, if you want to go to the airport, Palm Beach International is right here. Many flights go out from here, international. I just flew overseas from here, and it's nice because in 10 minutes you're at the airport. Parking is not super expensive, so that's a great way. Also, you want to go down, I think everybody knows Del Rey area is pretty cool. So down here you will see you have Ocean Ridge, you have Boynton Beach, Gulf Stream, and here's Delray Beach with its famous Atlantic Avenue. And from Lantana down US 1, we're going from here, Lake Worth. We can take 95, or we can go along the water here and go down on US 1, go down to Delray Beach, you cross Boynton, you cross Gulf Stream. There is some really cool restaurants along the way. And then Delray here has Atlantic Avenue. But we want to talk more about Lake Worth at the moment. So we are up here on Lake Worth Beach, and let's talk about this a little bit more. So very convenient to get anywhere. I think 95 is a pretty cool connection down to Miami and Fort Lauderdale. I mean, if you go down here, you see Fort Lauderdale is Pompano Beach is here, and then a little bit further down, here's Fort Lauderdale. Let me zoom in a little bit, or actually zoom out a little bit. Fort Lauderdale is down here. That's about a 40-minute drive from Fort Lauderdale, or from Lake Worth Beach to Fort Lauderdale to the airport. Or Hollywood Airport is right here. Or you go even further down to Miami. I need about an hour and 15 minutes, but gotta be careful. It could also be 2 hours because traffic sometimes is a little bit tricky. If you go down there, you need to know when the rush hours are, etc. So back to Lake Worth. Let's start. What's going on in Lake Worth and what can you do? Well, let's start over here on the beach. So from Lake Worth to the beach, about 10 minutes. You can walk. And over here we have the Four Seasons Resort, Palm Beach, and we have the park here, Lake Worth Beach Park, which is a pretty cool park. It's public, everybody can go there. You have a long pier, the beach is here, very nice beach actually. So what do you have to do when you don't have anything to do? You go to the beach, right? So let's start right here over at the beach. What's going on at the beach? Well, number one, we have the Kreuzer Park. Kreuzer Park, great place, public beach. It's just awesome to be there. You have right on the Atlantic. Take a look. I mean, pictures tell you everything. It's beautiful there. You have people on the weekend, you have people during the week, you have the pier, you can surf, you can swim, there's a boardwalk. What more can you ask for? And it's public. There's parking there, you just have to go there. It's very simple. Then we have Snook Island, which is a natural area. Snook Island is pretty cool. I mean, you can go fishing there. There's a boardwalk. Beautiful place. Take a look. Don't know what else to say. Boating. I think boating is the number one Palm Beach County anyway. This is the Lake Worth Bridge, and you can walk literally along the boardwalk for miles. It's just a beautiful area. And then you have further down, you have the Bryant Park, and there's the Bryant Park right on the bridge, and there's South Bryant Park, and they're actually connected with each other. You can walk around the water or along the water right here all the way down to South Bryant Park. There is festivals going on. I mean, you can bird watching, you can walk the park, there's a kayak park to launch your kayaks. There's annual kayak festivals, all kind of stuff going on. So it's just beautiful. What else is there? Well, we can go, Lantana has the Bicentennial Park, which is a little bit further down, but it also merges together. It's right here on the East Ocean, and that's the same way. You have a boardwalk there. You can go fishing. There's a kayak park right here on East Ocean where you can park and launch your kayak and just go on the intercoastal and do anything you want. Then over here on the left side, you see you have Lake Osborne, and Lake Osborne is pretty cool. It goes really from West Palm Beach. The canal goes down, And then here in Lake Worth, it widens up into Lake Osborne. You can take a boat as long as it's not high, because there's a few bridges that have that don't open, so you need to have a shallow boat or like a pontoon boat without a roof. You can literally go from Lantana all the way up to West Palm Beach to the Hilton and have breakfast up there. So then we have John Prince Park. John Prince Park is cool. You have a campground on John Prince Park where you can park an RV. You have a boat ramp in John Prince Park to get your boat in the water. You can walk around. There is a walking trail all around Lake Osborne. It goes all the way up to Lantana Road. I think you can go over on Lantana Road, the bridge, go back on the other side, go down to Hypoluxo, or you take the north route. It's all along the water. I think it's beautiful. There's playgrounds along. Look at that trail. I think it's just, I did that many times. I get up at 5 a.m. in the morning, go out to the park and walk that thing. I don't know, I think it's 6 or 7 miles easily. I mean, I don't go that far, but I do a 2.5 mile going up there and back home, and it's just stunning. It's beautiful. And it's called Lake Osborne. With that said, you also have a few cool restaurants right there on the water. Let me see if I can pull them up. Restaurants. I click on here. So one of them, if we talk about Lake Osborne, is the Hive. The Hive Waterfront Restaurant. It is right here on Lake Osborne. I think it's on Hypoluxo Road. It's at the end of the lake, and it's really nice there. Let me see if I can open some photos. The restaurant by itself is pretty cool. They have good seafood. They have a tiki hut bar outside, which is pretty awesome. There's a lot going on every single day. I mean, it's, as you can see, they have a lot of parking here, and the food is great. Let me see if there's something else I see outside from the lake. That is right on the parking lot of the Hive. So people come down from the lake and they park their boats here. They dock their boats, I should say, not park, and go in the restaurant, have a few drinks, eat, and then take off again. And as you can see here, along the lake, all homes on the water, they all have docks for their boat, and it's a pretty tight community. People know each other. They actually talk to each other and say, okay, let's go boating this weekend, or let's go to the Hive. We take the boat out and then just go there. Another great place is Benny's on the Beach. We go back up here. Benny's on the Beach is around here. Benny's on the Beach is about here, I would say, and it's right on the beach. So with that, you sit actually overlooking the water, and here it is, Benny's on the Beach, right? So let me see. As here you can see it. I think you're sitting on the beach. They have an excellent breakfast, brunch, and I think it's just beautiful there. Take a look. Here it is. You can either come from the water, from the sea, or obviously you drive your car to the parking lot and just walk up there. It is just a great place. People love it. I think it's almost an institution. So with that said, there's a few others that are great along the water, but this here, that little track where you see the two roads going to the beach and back, that is actually downtown Lake Worth Beach. And what's cool in downtown, I think you have Lake Avenue here, and then you have Lucerne. Both of them are one way. One goes towards the beach, and the other one goes back. And this is packed with restaurants. I think there's so many of them. Like you see here, Willow Street Food Bar. There's Italian place here that's really good. There's I think you can count them all. There was a German restaurant, they closed up and was replaced by another one. Um, you can, I think you can go 1 month, go from restaurant to restaurant, and you don't have to use the same one. All in here in the center. I think there's one after the other. It's an art district as well. So you have the Lake Worth Painting Street Festival, which is once a year. It's, I think, the biggest street painting festival in the US, and you have thousands of people coming from all over the United States, actually all over the world, artists looking what's going on here, how that street party is, the street painting, the artists are performing, and it's just a wonderful place. So let's look at the housing market, which is pretty interesting. We still, despite the 8% plus interest rates, have a very low inventory. There is inventory on the market, but not much. Take a look here. The city of Lake Worth Beach, single family homes. I think we can count them. That's less than 20 active listings right now. That's nothing. The entire Lake Worth zip code, if you look at the entire unincorporated area, we're talking about 258 listings in the entire area. I think that is nothing. And let's look at prices. Low end, $330,000. That's the cheapest house available at the moment. And we go up 330, 340, 350. Look at that. There's not much out there. So houses still go pretty quick if they're priced right, the condition is okay, they sell immediately. What's on the market and lingering is houses that are overpriced, or it's a specialty. Now, if we go to the high end, or go descending, you're going to see that we're in the $4 million range. Let me see if I can go up here. There's just so many, it's unbelievable. Well, anyway, so as you can see, prices are increasing. We're in the $1 million range now. Then we're going to up to the $2 million range. And we're going up actually up to $4 million. Here's $3.6 million is at the moment the highest price. One just sold in the $4 million range. And what's interesting is you have those high prices obviously here on the water, but you also have high prices over here on the west side. And then you have Atlantis, which still has about the same zip code in here. So there's high prices everywhere, and there's low prices. You can't really pinpoint them, but you have some country clubs in between that obviously have an effect on pricing. And then you have areas like, there's a lot of communities like Aberdeen, there are 55 plus communities, and then Lake Worth, the whole Palm Beach County area is actually known for homeowners associations and gated communities. So prices are all over the place, especially in the center here. You see the prices are lower. You find a lot of older houses, like 2 2s, 2 1s, even 2 bedroom, 1 bath. They're built back in the 30s, 40s, 50s, as well as you do here in Lake Worth. Here you have historic areas, and they're partially protected, so you really can't do a lot to the houses. You can remodel them, but you need to leave them in the same appearance, because they want to keep that flair of old historic Lake Worth, which is partially south and partially north along the golf course here. So you can get something in the 300 to 500 range that's decent, but you can also buy something in $1 million plus, just depending on where you go. And obviously, there's a lot more to say about Lake Worth Beach than we had in this short overview. And if you have questions, please reach out to us, send us an email, shoot us a text, or just go ahead and schedule Zoom call down here in the description. We're happy to talk to you, to give you more details. And also, if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe to the channel and tap the bell so you get notified when the next video comes up with a lot more details, restaurant tour, with the vlog about Lake Rose Beach and other towns around here. Happy to show you around, happy to talk to you, and hope to see you at the next video. Bye.